All right.
All right,
So
let's do it now.
Leaving Independence Part 2. Let's talk about driving to, well, in Jeremy's words, driving to our doom, because I realized I was calmer here in this one. So
yeah, you slept in the boat. I mean, the back of the car.
I did have a good nap. So Laban picked us up the Monday.
And Laban and Rick came.
Yes.
Rick came too.
Hi, Rick.
Thank you both.
And we packed up the car with our suitcases and with the things that God said. And what was really interesting, I think that morning when we were leaving, the Lord said to me, you are not allowed to take anything from that, because you're operating from like a scarcity standpoint. He's like, anything that you would not have taken with you when you were coming, you're not allowed to take it when you're leaving, right? And so it's kind of like
mostly about food. We had a ton of canned goods and things like that have been given to us, and there was a lot that we hadn't gone through yet, and it was basically saying, don't take it with you.
Yeah.
I misunderstood that a little bit, and we went a little bit hardcore on that. But
he left a fridge full of stuff. If we're talking, it was just like, well, not full, but it was there's stuff that we would have typically taken with us that we didn't.
Yeah.
And so forth, and so.
But we didn't know how long we would be unrefrigerated was the thing, because we didn't know where we were going yet. So we're thinking. In fact, I told Laban at first, I guess take us to the library, and then we'll get a bus or an Uber from there. And not Uber, I don't like Uber, Lyft.
Yeah.
But so we had no idea how long we could even leave food out of the fridge, and I was thinking I'd rather it stay in the fridge and be usable for someone else.
So we packed up the car and we headed for Wichita, not knowing where it would be. Yeah. Eventually I dozed off while we're having conversation.
While it became more and more terrifying for me. And I don't know if I mentioned this to you, I had to deal with a little bit of resentment on that trip about you not booking Constance Place the moment God said to do it. And I realized I had to do a little bit of pull the beam out of my own eye during that, because there have been so many times when, like, I'm usually the one who's delaying things, and I'll do it later. Like, she's miss on it over here. And so the one time when she doesn't, like, how about we do it now? Can we do it right now? Oh, how about right now? And it hits, and there's a consequence. And I'm like, oh, Lord, how many times have you blessed me and been merciful to me by not giving me, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions, so many times when I've delayed. And so I can't falter for that, And the Lord used that in me to, like, have some empathy and to remind me of how amazing this woman is.
Aww.
And she's, see that face? How can you, it's amazing, right?
Right? And I think what probably amped up the pressure more for you was I woke, and as I'm there thinking, God, where are we gonna stay tonight? God, XYZ.
God explicitly said,
follow Jeremy's lead.
And so she says that to me, and I'm like,
tag, you're it.
So you don't have, that was what it was. So you don't have to deal with this concert. You just get to follow along. Okay.
Right. And so what happened after that? Like, after that, Laban said to us,
Laban took us to a restaurant, to a place called Spangles.
Cool. It was so cool. If you haven't seen it, it's like 80s, 90s?
No, 50s and 60s.
50s and 60s.
Marilyn Monroe and Elvis. But it's a diner, like a Johnny Rockets or something like that. A little bit steak and shake, but it's all about the memorabilia.
It's amazing.
And really cool.
It's
and
really
great
cool.
Food, too.
Mm-hmm.
But he took us there kind of to give us some time. He was very kind with us.
No, I don't think he wanted to give us time. He
That
wanted us
was
to have a
that was
meal
part
with
of it,
us.
though. But yeah,
Laban, you can
have a
tell
meal.
us what it was, because I just thought you wanted to have a meal with us and show us a cool place.
But I agree. But it also felt like Laban could feel my tension, my anxiety about I don't know where to go next. And it felt like you were giving us some extra time there to decide before you dropped us off in an unfamiliar city. Laban also gave us a couple connections, a couple people to call about connecting with a church and getting hooked into a church. So he was just very kind to us the whole way through. While we were sitting there ordering food, as soon as we went and sat down, Rick and I sat down first, and I just told Rick, I'm scared, man. I don't know what to do next. And he's been in that position before. Many of us have. And so later, we were all praying, and he just prayed specifically for us around that. And I just wanted to say thank you so much, Rick. That meant so much to me. Rick is a quiet guy, and it means so much to me whenever he speaks up. So thank you for that, Rick. But God released me to book a hotel while we were in Spangles there. And we found a... so after that, we went over to Walmart and got some food. Thank you for that, honey. Because that was not on my mind.
And it wasn't easy either.
Yeah.
Because it was like, all right, now we're trying to book a place while we're in Walmart, and we're trying to decide how much food we're going to need. And
I was so stressed out. I wasn't literally sweating blood like Jesus did in the Garden of Gethsemane, but I was stressed out enough that I was not able to track on multiple parallel paths at once easily at all.
which is what I am good at.
And yeah, that was tough. But we got the hotel booked, and it was a 9.4 star place on Booking.com, and it was far cheaper than the other places, and it deserved it too. Once we got there,
It's really lovely, and it smelled really nice, and the staff was really fabulous.
Yep.
Right.
So we got the hotel booked, and we got back out to the car.
But before we got back out to the car, the thing that I want to note here, because we'll dive deeper into this in the next video, was that we only had money to book for like 3 nights.
Right.
But we had a gap of 4 nights. Like,
well, we had a gap of 1 night after the hotel.
yeah.
So we couldn't book it up until the same day we were supposed to go to the next place. There was a 1-day gap.
And we did not have the money to fill that 1-day gap. We did not know how it was going to work out. We never know what going to happen. Like, we just didn't have enough. What didn't seem like we didn't have enough for that place. And from what we were seeing on Airbnb, we didn't have enough for another place. And so forth. And so it's kind of like, all right, God, at least we have up until...
The places that had availability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we have up until Thursday night. We'll see what not Thursday night. We have up until Wednesday night, Thursday morning, because we're checking out Thursday morning, to figure out what to do there. And so we got our stuff in Walmart, went to the car, and then Laban drove us to
The hotel.
the hotel. And the funny thing about it, and sweet, is we handed us some cash.
Yeah. Yeah. Just so kind.
It warmed my heart, because I'm like, God, look, we didn't know what we were going to do as of the Thursday morning, and here it was like, oh God, that's not, you provided, okay. Now it's just to find a place.
The people at the church ahead were so kind all the way through our stay in Independence up until the very moment that we left them. Laban, with this and buying donuts several times, even bought donuts for us after we left. He texted me this morning saying, I bought a lemon blueberry donut and then remembered you were the one that liked
Laban,
it.
I am side eyeing you because I want donuts. Right, but so I think this is where we end off in this video.
Yeah.
In the next video we'll talk about what
Our first
happened
week in Wichita.
while that first week in Wichita and what happened while we were at the hotel.
It has been a nuts
It has been
few days here.
crazy, right?
It's everything you've heard up until now.
Gets a notch crazier.
It does.
All right. We love you all. See you in the next video. You look like you on a mosquito.